On the quests, we now get to go to micro build, where it's more about trying to do a loop, I guess, is the way I've been trying to make it work. So you've got a little micro build here. So of course the plan is to just set up something like this, but then make it a loop. Set up something like this and then make it a loop that goes round in circles, because this is as wide as my inventory gets in this time. Because this is micro build, the challenge where your inventory cannot grow any larger. So this is the space I have to work with. And this is all I've got. Maybe it'll be fine, maybe it won't, who knows? Okay, we're taking some hits. We got some damage in, so it worked. Let's just roll the dice and get a completely different set of things. Machete's pretty good. We just put the machete in there for the moment, I think. I don't think any of the rest of this is helpful. Yeah, I don't think any of the rest of this is helpful, and it's just wasting space at that point. The machete is a placeholder at the moment. We're going to be fighting the chicken. Do we go for the chest and the gold? I think so. Okay. That's nice, because that means we can move these a bit further along. Okay. Still works. Go and grab the gold. Go and fight these snails. Bonk, 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 bonk. Taking a bit more damage. We got there. And we're almost actually getting there. We do this, this, this. Wait. This, that, that. My inventory is now full. I don't actually need that. I could put that in there. Or maybe the shoe. 3 block or 1 spikes. Maybe the 3 block is more important. Oh, it's only 2 block if I'm not wearing it as a hat. Oh, I guess it's only 2 block regardless. As a hat, it's just a flat 3 block. Kind of dumb. Anyway, I guess we will take the spikes instead then, if it's only 2 block. Mechanical chest. Yay! We ignore that. Now we need to fill the inventory with compactors and things. And get some good use out of that. I don't need this sword anymore because it'll now loop round to this sword again. So I will just get 3 hits out of this single sword. But I don't need anything else. Go here and quickly heal myself up. Go and have a look at what this question mark is. Let's get a mana stone, why not? It's not going to do anything in my current inventory, but I'm carrying it with me just in case. Because I've got a free slot at the moment. So I can bring it with me. Oh, I can also move that one further along because I now don't need to worry about placement of other things. Oh gosh, why are there so many enemies in one section? I guess I'll put that there. Okay. 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 There we go. We got there. Whew. None of these are particularly helpful. We'll connect to gears, rotate. Gears is not helpful in this because I don't have enough space to make use of gears properly. Could put the regen one down. My first turn get 2 regen is kind of helpful. Kind of helpful. Hi Shura, thank you for the raid! Welcome raiders! You have come to join me on Mouse Monday. Because it's Mouse Monday, we are here playing a mouse game here in the Burrow. My name is Tegan Mooson, I am a Bubblegum Mouse VTuber, and we're currently playing Backpack Hero and trying to do the micro build for Crate, who is this character here, CR8, the little robot. And micro build is, you can't earn experience, so your inventory will always be this size. And I'm trying to do... You found cheese today during the Mimic Hunt. Ooh. Oh, you're playing The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Nice. How is that game? I haven't played a Legend of Zelda game in a while. And thank you for the Spore Redeem as well, Shura. So we're trying to see if we can fit the first wand in to get some regen. And we should be able to. It's just... Maybe we just have to throw away the microchip and we do that. And then we do that and we throw away that and we put the regen wand there. That might just be it. We could also throw away the machete, but currently it's kind of useful. So this loop now does 2 hits with the sword, the machete hit, would have already used the machete, activates the wand, activates the defense grid, and then comes back up here and does the last hit with the wooden sword. Hydrate Redeem, thank you very much. Love the background I have. Thank you so much, Highway Flowers. How have you been, by the way? Yes, I draw the background myself. It's a little blanket for me to lie on, and then my cutting board that I've cut out my screen, and my little pencil lying on my screen, and then just a bunch of stickers and various other craft bits. My emote stickers, my foof sticker down here, my little 3D craft mouse, and a couple of buttons and badges. Echoes of Wisdom is a lot of fun. It's more puzzly style, and you get to play as Zelda in the style of Link's Awakening remake. Oh, nice! All busy, so sick, start of year, then running around last week. Lots of running around. I imagine it was a lot of catch up. Also, not your first playthrough for it, you should mention. That is fair enough. I'm glad to hear that everyone's doing good. I'm doing very well. A delayed raid from Hayden. Thank you very much. Swung by my fridge to borrow some cheese. I mean, there is a fridge redeem. You can come to the fridge. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's doing well. I'm doing very well myself. Just trying to actually complete this game because... Whew. Some of these quests are challenging on my brain. Ooh, that cancels my loop, which is not good. We don't want to cancel the loop. Adds 2 mana to the connected mana network. Whenever a wand defeats an enemy. If I could build some kind of wand loop, that could be really cool, but then that's so much space for a mana network. Frozen Hammer on use deals 2 damage, then adds 3 freeze to enemies. I don't know if that's good or not. It's a legendary weapon, but I cannot tell you if that's good or not. I can leave it there for the moment. This is the sort of stuff I want. Okay, we might now have to start getting rid of stuff. So my wooden blade currently deals 714 damage. Currently deals damage, but if I do like this and then this, the 3 damage from the machete actually becomes 8 damage to all enemies from 1 capacitor. I can also just do that to give this extra damage. So that works. Then I can just fill the last slot with the volatile potion for now. Sure. Take out the bat. The volatile potion just immediately hit the bat. Nice. I've got the 2 regen, so it'll tick me up a little bit of health. And capacitor. Ooh, second capacitor. Yes! Just need to build a row of capacitors up here. Rows of thorns is nice, but I can always move it if I want another capacitor. And then I could, like, get rid of the wand, I guess, technically. If I wanted more capacitors. If we wanted to just fill this entire loop with capacitors, that could be a thing that happens. Oh, right, I can't gain experience, so that was pointless picking up that flower. 1 hit with the sword, get the regen. 2nd hit with the sword, capacitors. 3rd hit with the sword. Nice. And both those hits bounce off my armour. And then the capacitors should take out this enemy. Yeah, there we go. An iron helmet adjacent armor gets +1 block. Nope, terrible. Don't need any of this because I haven't got space for it. No 3rd capacitor, so I don't think I need any of these. Yeah, reverser doesn't really help. None of them are fancy corner pieces other than a director, which I guess I could replace the rotator with a director, but I don't really need them. Yeah, I don't really need a director. In what I'm doing, it's no better than the item that I already have on my corner pieces, because I just have regular turning blocks. Oh, almost took them both out. Okay, the regen's getting me a nice little bit of health. Sunflower Shiv isn't the worst choice. Isn't the worst choice. The automatic hatchet is the worst choice. The Sunflower Shiv is just an extra hit, but it's not super fancy, so I don't think I'm that fussed about it. Just go down here and check out what's in the forge. Rage on a melee weapon. If this was anything but the basic weapon, I would be tempted. So we're going to run and have a look at what's in the shop and see if there's something that isn't the basic weapon. There's this spear, which does 8 damage and then +1 damage this turn. But it's going to be really awkward to... Oh no, I can stick it in there? Okay. So I can do that. I can do that. I can put that there. I can put the spear here. Because then it still gets the buff from the sapphire. It's still getting used once a turn. It's still getting used after the capacitors. So the capacitors will still trigger, and it's got 2 slots on it. So I can now run back and give it 1 rage. Do I give it 1 rage? Or do I give it +3 damage? I think we give it 1 rage. And if we could get 4 more gold, I could give it the 3 damage as well. How would I go about getting 4 gold? I think it would be selling these items. But I know full well that I'll sell one and then the other one he won't want. Which will then make me really sad. Yeah, nothing else really can be sold. They all sell for 3. Okay, what are these? Let's do a spin. See what we get. A bubble. Bubble is an uncommon item. I don't think that sells for more. Oh, the bubble floats. Ugh. That's awkward. That's a bit awkward. Hang on, if we do that for a second. Okay. Hope this works. The bubble sells for 6. Okay, good, good, good. And then they won't take that. I knew they wouldn't. But I can now go and get +3 damage to the spear. Hi, Spider Llama! Empress Mouse just wants to say good night and have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic night. Yeah, we get +3 damage to the spear. Now we're trying to make this spear like... Hang on, we're trying to remake the... what we had before with our big pokey weapon. And maybe I can do it better if I do like this. Does that work? So it'll go this way, it'll go trigger both of those, hit this, trigger both of those, hit this, trigger both of those, hit this, yeah. It's a little bit less armor from the defense grid, but wait, why did that matter? Hang on. Yes, it means I can fill these with capacitors. That's why it mattered. Doesn't matter yet, it will matter in a moment. So for the time being, it can just stay like that. It will matter later when I have more capacitors. Currently I have no capacitors or no extra capacitors, and therefore it does not matter. But eventually, it will matter. Ooh, the crypt finale. Let's go fight the crypt boss, which is the chicken. Yeah, we're fighting the chicken. Now I don't have my regen wand anymore. Yes, so it does 14. Then it'll do 16. Then it'll do 18. I'm going to take a big old hit there. Ouch. Belt of Knives is kind of funny. When you use an item, but I'm only using the spear, so Belt of Knives doesn't actually really work. All shields get this effect. On use, all adjacent weapons are used. Can I do that? Get some extra use on the... Oh no, because then it disables the weapon. Don't want that. Don't really want any of these, I don't think. Each turn effects are applied again. I don't think I have any each turn effects. Oh no, I have a defense grid. Can be used once each turn. I don't think it actually does anything to be used once each turn though. I guess I'll just take the Belt of Knives and then go and send it back to town. Goodbye, Belt of Knives. It was nice knowing you. That's not terrible. Pair of shoes for a bit of armour. Not a huge amount of armour, but it's a little bit. Then I can heal myself up. Oof. Because I was low on health there. We'll go down to the deep cave again. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get through this area. The shiv isn't awful. The vacuum is a thing. I can just sell that. I don't really need it. I don't have a way that I can easily, like, set up stuff again. Oh, that's 4 damage to all enemies, but I've already upgraded the spear with rage and extra damage. It's fine. It's fine. This spear's going to carry me through. I didn't need that flower. Oh, 12 armor is not a lot. Maybe getting more of these shields would actually be more useful than having capacitors. Charger. Stores a charge, transforms. Lucky ring is probably better. Lucky ring is probably better. Don't need any of the rest of that. I can run up here, grab the gold. Run over here, grab... I can't open that chest because I haven't got a key. Want to get rid of as much slime as possible. Okay. Because slime is the worst. If I can do it like that, I guess. Ugh. Slime. Why slime? There we go. Okay. No, none of that's helpful. Oh no. Okay. Jab. Jab. Both capacitors. Jab. Oof, 17 being a big hit. If I can get regen onto the ring, then that could be good. Yeah, if I can get regen onto the ring, then that would be good. What's that? Destructive cell can be used one time each turn. When an adjacent item is destroyed, creates 2 energies. No. No, thank you. What's in here? A repeater destroys charge. No, don't need that. That's a heat switch. Nope. Don't need any of those. They're all rubbish. I could go fight this and then heal myself. Yeah. Okay, it's the mole. That's really bad. Because the mole puts a bunch of dirt down in your inventory. And the dirt just is hazards that takes up a load of your inventory. Okay, got rid of the dirt. Whew. Phew. Nope. Nope. Back here, use that. Forge, what have you got? Burn to a weapon, slow to a weapon, block to a shield. Extra block to a shield would be pretty good. I haven't got any more forge slots on the spear, so that's fine. It's fine. Oh, can I take them out in one turn? Probably not. Not quite. Now they're going to get 4 spikes and it's going to be really difficult. Okay, that was fine. It was fine. Yeah, these 2 armor from the boots is not great, actually. Maybe we just get another lucky ring and just put a weapon in there that will just deal some damage for the time being. Ooh. A legendary spear. When your turn ends, deals on use deals 1 damage. When your turn ends, plus 16 damage this combat. So on the first turn it just hits for 1. And then on the second turn it hits for 17. It means I will never win the first round of combat. But it means I definitely win the second round of... Oh, okay, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I didn't hit... I did hit it? I did hit it. Oh, it's 4 long. What does this deal? Currently 12 damage and rage. I kind of want this... Oh, it takes 2 action points? Ooh, no, rubbish. Because then it ruins my circle. Well, that's a shame. Don't need any of that. Quick run back to the shop. Anything in here? There's a shiv, I guess, but I don't really need it. I haven't got space for it, is what I should say. I could do with having it, but I haven't got the space for it, so we carry on. Let's run and do this little area down here. Did that still count? It did. Hi, Callie. How are you today? Going to take out this enemy. There we go. They get the dodge, then they get poked. Then the 2 heats go off and the last spear hits the armadillo. Okay, the spear with rage is quite nice. Copper foil's not terrible. Adjacent books do stuff. Oh, you can go and find me treasure. What do I need you to find me? I don't think anything, but I will remember that you're there and come back for you later. If I don't find anything else to use my money on this floor, I'll come back and ask for them to be helpful. Long day and finally home. How about me? I'm doing really good. It hasn't been a particularly long day. I've just been a bit slow today, unfortunately. So I started a little bit later than normal because I just was running behind time. Had to go out and do a bunch of stuff this morning and then was just falling behind all day. And a tractor. Charge enters. Nope. Don't want any of that, I don't think. Oh, a shop. Got anything good in the shop? No. Nothing good in the shop. Potentially. Oh, but then that's not actually going to do anything. Charging mana stone is interesting, but it's not actually going to do anything. I don't know how I can make this work. Oh god, I'm taking so much damage. I need more shields. I need a shield that doesn't take action. I need another one of these, another defensive grid. Realistically, second defensive grid is my only way to survive, I think. Nope, no defensive grids. Nothing. It's a rare, I can sell it for some money. Takes me to 57. Can't rush food, gotta enjoy it. Exactly. Gotta make sure you enjoy your meals. Ooh, add a forge slot to an item. Can make this spear a bit stronger. Buy a book? Nope. Heal myself is probably necessary. I'm going to run from these strong enemies. Run away! Take out the thief. I don't want them stealing my monies. Wow, it's a great thing that heal really paid off, right? I definitely healed all that damage that I had on me. Okay. Whew. None. None. None of that's helpful. None of that's helpful. I definitely don't want a grinder. I could get a double battery, I guess. Now we're going to have to fight a shadow and 2 big hammer gerbils. Which is going to be rough. Okay, we managed to take out both hammer gerbils in one turn. I think we can take out our shadow. But I think it only ever hits for 12. As long as we use the defense grid every turn, which we do because it's in our pattern. Okay, that's just a little added damage. Means I can take out this group of enemies. Definitely don't want slime. No slime, please, thank you. No slime, please, thank you. Okay. Oh, but then that's going to rotate. Hang on, we can just do that instead. Don't want the gear rotating because I want it to give +2 damage to this brutal spear every time. Thank you. Because that's better than the sapphire. And nothing else here is useful, so we just carry on. The chest has a lock on it. Forge has poison on weapon, +2 damage on block. But I've got no more forges on that. Poison on weapon, do I want to use that as my last one? Poison is slightly better than burn, I guess. Let's quickly run back to the shop. What have we got? There's no other weapons here, so that doesn't... That doesn't. It just doesn't. So we could add poison to the weapon, or we could just go... find me a cool weapon, please. I've still got 43 gold. I can then go down to the next floor. And save the rest of it. And maybe find the scavenger on the next floor with a cool weapon for me. Like some kind of cool legendary weapon, that would be great. Oh wait, it's the boss floor. I might not make it through this boss fight, who knows? I did get 2 extra damage on my spear, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Yeah, because I'm going to get hit by this badger. And if I get hit by both badgers and I lose. It wasn't enough. So difficult. We'll send the spear back to town and try again. Postman gave your new card binder to grandparents, but their address is entirely different. Oh no! That is not good. So we want this, we want this, that, yes. We'll go to the brambles this time. See if starting with the brambles is easier for the micro build. Because I end up taking so much damage at the start of the round. Okay, fighting the Robin. I think the Robin's slightly easier than... I think the Robin's slightly easier. Okay, slight extra luck because we beat up the rabbit. That's good. I'm going to try and hit me for 13. I'm still taking a bunch of damage. Ow. Toll blade on use. Deals 8 damage. It transforms into the toll blade on use. Deals 16 damage and hurts me for 4. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage. It's pretty nice. Batteries, useful, I guess. An extra damage. Seems good. Yeah. Top blade is 4 long. Ugh. Gotta start a fight with him. If you see him again, just gonna attack your postman. Be like, "What are you doing?" Ah. Well, there's that spear again. When mana flows through this, deal 1 damage. I'll take it. I can probably sell it. It currently does nothing, but if I go to the shop I can sell it as a rare, which will get me some monies. Okay. Nice. That was something, I guess. Each turn, if connected to 1 mana, removes 1 mana, melee weapons 2 spaces away, get +3. Hang on. Can I put it next to both? Not really. Wait, can we make this work? I'm not going to use the regen wand by sitting it down there. Very violent, Callie. Very violent. How could you? Don't be mean to your postie. I haven't got my loop set up and I've just got this weird little mana grid thing. It's not doing anything. Guess that. Sure. My mana grid is now doing something, I think. Yeah. It certainly did something. Vampiric Axe. One use deals 3 damage, deals 10 damage, and adds 3 poison to self. But Vampiric is that I heal all the damage I deal. So now deals 12 damage and 3 poison to self. Oh, ad break time. Yeah, we've got a rare weapon now, so I guess we can start poking. Really need some regen though, because this poison could be disastrously violent for me. Oh, it's now 2 away from the Spellblade's ring as well. So it gets +3 damage from that as well. So it goes up to 15 damage. Put the key there. Don't need any of the rest of it. Go over here. Okay, we got some curved edges, so we can now start trying to set this up. Put that there, put this here. We need 2 spaces away, so we need it like there. If we do that, that, yeah. Does that work? Does that work? Wait, the Vampire Axe will just do 3 hits. No, it won't, it'll do 1. It'll go there and it'll do 1. So that would only be 2 attacks. It would only be 2 attacks, which is not the same. Sure. I guess I'll do it like this. It's 1, 2, that, and then this. Sure. Yes, that's then 2 spaces away, this axe. Okay. Still works the same. Do that, I guess. Oof. Down to the next floor. See if we can survive. Ooh, extra damage. Spikes on shield is nice, but I'm 1 gold short. Okay. No, I don't get anything for doing that. Nope. Trap grading a mana stone? He broke it. Why would you do that, Frog? You broke my mana stone. No, I don't even get the extra damage from the Spellblade's ring because you broke my mana stone. Ugh. My poison. It hurts so much. Okay, we got a new mana stone. Rover Buckler for on use for each energy remaining add 6 block. I think we just grab the key. Oh, shop. Shop, shop, shop. Wait. We did get spikes to shield. Now I'm at 9. Oof, that was a big hit. Now that's helpful. Back to the shop. Anything here? There's a key that I can sell for 3. If I sell this whole group, 6, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I lose 3 damage for a turn. But is that just fine? No, I don't think I can get any good alternative. My health is so incredibly risky. I could get a bunch of poison. A heat switch. A heat switch if I've got the vampiric axe isn't actually that awful. Okay, how can I do this now then? If I do that, and then that, and that, and that, then we flip this all around. That works, I guess. Can't want the defense grid elsewhere though. Oh, but then if I put it that side, it's never going to get used. I guess it has to go that way to get the extra damage on the vampiric axe. Yeah. Oh, another shop. What is the all connected gears rotate? When rotated, this item, the item this points to is used. Okay. I don't think that does anything though. Don't think that does anything though. I've still got 3 extra add-ons for this. It's got the diamond, it gets the +2 from the Spellblades ring. But yeah. I get so much poison on myself. Ooh, heat switch. Okay, so if the heat switch now goes there, then this then goes here. This then all needs to move around again. Like so. Like so. Like so. Yeah? That's next to that, that's next to that. Oh, you're conductive? Could be problematic that you're conductive. There we go. Or we do that. So this then comes round, goes 1, 2, use. This then fires and goes 1, 2. How can a robot be affected by poison? Exactly! How can a robot be affected by poison? I have no idea. Doesn't make any sense to me. But it is. We'll grab the rare helmet just as something that I can sell in the shop. One of the many shops. We'll grab that, we'll run up here, we'll do this, we'll sell that helmet. And then we'll quickly run off back to the forge and see if we can get any good upgrades. No, the only upgrade for a weapon is 3 slow, which is rubbish. So I guess we just go fight these enemies, then fight those enemies, then see what we can get. Pew, pew. I'm gonna have so much poison. Oh. I mean, the assassin's dagger is kind of great. Vampiric Axe is amazing. But Assassin's Dagger, though. If we can get the Assassin's Dagger working. I'm at full health, so I currently don't need to worry about the poison. Assassin's Dagger would just be so good, though. With the Spellblades and the diamond. It starts off dealing 5. Plus the extra 3. So while that was dealing like 15, this will start off dealing 8. And every time it kills something, it'll get a +1. So it'll just keep going up. It'll just keep going upwards. Like, the Vampiric Axe is nice because Vampiric with a lot of damage is kind of great. But we love the Assassin's Dagger. Forever and always. Assassin's Dagger is fantastic. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way that I can put that in here while not ruining the lightning ring. No, it's Cursed Chest. Don't want it. Fight time! Let's fight this Robin and Mouse Ruffian. Oh! It adds 1 to the action point it uses? Oh no, it takes 2 to use it. Oh. It didn't register that it took 2 action points. That was a mistake on my part. Yeah. Assassin Dagger is going to get a lot fewer kills if it takes... Yes. I think I just lose because I goofed that. The spikes took them out. The spikes took them out. Yes. Needed that. This one armor saved my life. It was a mistaken piece of armor, but it really paid off. Like that, and then like that, and then that's slightly not as bad. Slightly not as bad. Capacitor does more than 1 damage. So we do that. I may have goofed. I may have goofed. Bit of extra armor that way, I guess. All of this is still going to be the same. My friend, I haven't got a bow to give you, sorry. What's in the chest? Item to the left is used and item below is used. It takes 1 action point. That means I get 2 hits with the Assassin Dagger. Okay. Okay, we do take this. Item to the left is used and item below is used, so it would... It means I'd have to replace where the defense grid is. So if we do that, and that, and that, and that, and spin that round and put the Assassin's Dagger here, then Assassin's Dagger here. Brain, how can I make this work? That goes that way, that goes there. No, that still doesn't work. Because this would then come up, go round there. So this is the one that's getting replaced with this. Currently it would go here. And currently this would go up here, this way, triggers that, uses the shiv which takes no action points, uses this that takes 1 action point and uses the Assassin's Dagger. Uses the Assassin's Dagger that takes the last 2 points and never gets to the shield. So we need to make it so that it does like this. Like this. Like this. That. 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 I think that's the best we can do. Also, now that the Assassin's Dagger is getting used twice, using all 3 of my action points. No, I will get 1 hit with the capacitor because the battery will send 1 charge through. Okay. Can be used 1 time each turn. When adjacent shield is used, creates a charge. Defensive cell's pretty good. If I could put the defensive cell next to, like, swap these so that the capacitor goes up there, the battery comes down here, but it's actually a defensive cell. Works pretty well with the defensive grid. 1 time each turn when an adjacent shield is used, so the defensive grid gets used and then makes a charge. That'd be really useful. Okay, there are ways to make this work. It's goofy and weird, but I guess it's technically working. Technically. God, how do I not be on 10 health though? That's the real question. How do I not be on 10 health? Seasoning. On use heals 10. Would stop me being on 10 health. If I haven't got space for it, though, I'd have to get rid of something purely for getting the seasoning. I could get rid of the shiv. I could get rid of the shiv for the seasoning. Kinda need the 10 health. Kinda need the 10 health. What have you got again? Slow on enemies. Spikes on shield, haste on structure. Slow on enemies is one of the Assassin's Dagger thing. Isn't awful. It's not great though. I kind of want it to pump out a load of damage so that it can start buffing itself quickly. It's now my only weapon though, so it is just going to start buffing itself. Because it's the only thing that can kill the enemies other than the capacitor, I guess. Oh, I'm just going to get loads of kills with the capacitor now, aren't I? Okay, Robin, I'm sure you're going to beat me up, but let's see what happens. Put poison on me. How dare you? Right, the capacitor's never going to trigger because the Assassin's Dagger is going to take up all the hits. I'm hitting the 10 every turn, but I'm dying to this poison, so I guess I failed. Yeah, I really goofed with buying that Assassin's Dagger instead of the having the vampiric spear, because it takes 2 action points, and I'm dumb. Basically how that goes. That's how that goes.